Hello YouTube, Oberon Blade here, and this is Agricultural Simulator 2013. Welcome back. Uh, Still having issues with my throat, so please bear with me if I start coughing or just sound weird. I'm sorry about that. So, what did we do in the last episode? Well, we harvested all the wheat, and sold it for about 10,000 euros. Since then, I've been, having issues, or I did have issues with this middle part here. It was completely empty. I've been receiving tips from viewers saying that, to get the best results, even the official forums mention this, to get the best results when you are harvesting, you should go at Tempomat 3, which is auto speed 3. So I have to try that when I'm harvesting the next time. I have not replowed this, I just cultivated it because someone said that all they did was cultivate and replant, they didn't do anything else, and the result was pretty much the same. So the question is, does fertilizing and such make much difference? Probably, but I will just go with the fastest option at this time. As for the animals, I will not really do much with them, other than make sure they're fed, and that's about it, because I just do it for the manure. And I did spend some money. As you can see, I'm down to 75,950 euros, and I bought a bigger cultivator. The reason I did that was because the cultivator I had is not very wide, and it was very difficult to see where I've been what parts I've been cultivating before. So I pretty much cultivated both fields. I only have one strip left to do here, so I'm going to be doing that on screen, and then we're going to start the planting. There we go. One tip to see where you've been cultivating is after you plant it, you get this grass, as you can see just behind the truck here. If I zoom in a bit, you can see this grass stuff, right? But once you're cultivating, you get rid of the grass, so that's some type of indicator that you can use to determine if you've been cultivating the area or not. There we go. And now off to get the planter, and I'm going to plant wheat because using Tempomat 3 on a 1,500 meter field or something like that, someone managed to get about 60,000 euros worth, I think it was. So that's pretty good. So I'm totally agreeing that that is a good outcome. I mean, I don't want it to be too easy. I don't want to make like millions on one field. That's not what I'm asking for. So let's just try to get this into a spot here. No, that's not the way. There we go. And yeah, good enough. So I want to try that. I don't know the size of my fields, but I figure I can plant. I did buy the smallest of this one. The smallest cedar, again, was the money issue, but this one should be okay. I do have more wheat, and it seems my animals aren't eating corn, so there we go. Connect. There you go. Yeah, weird out what I don't do. Let's see, how much do we have in it? We have 371. It's enough to get started, isn't it? Also, one thing I noticed previous gameplays without before the patch and such. Let's do the small field, or let's do this field basically. If you plow and then cultivate this area here, you're driving faster on cultivated land. I don't know if you need to plow it first though, but there. Why is this not? $371. I'm going at tempomat 2 when I'm planting. No idea if that's good or bad. But that's what I'm doing. I still wish they could fix the issues with coloring. But yeah, I guess it's not a priority. So there, done. 339, yes. It's possible to somewhat see where you've been, but you could still use more help. I guess you can't ask for much, or too much. Someone asked me to maybe do some Agricultural Simulator 2012. I am sorry to say I don't really have the time for that. I've been mentioning it before, and I'm going to pick up SimCity when that is released, and I will do Let's Play on that. And I'm doing Let's Play on 2 other games at the same time now, and sorry, and I'm struggling as it is to make it, you know, the time last, or, you know, have enough time to do that. And since that has been my intention from the beginning, to do a Let's Play on SimCity, I don't feel like I have the time to pick up a Let's Play of Agriculture Simulator 2012. But, you know, maybe, I mean, if it turns out that this 2013 is such a crappy thing that it's just like a deal breaker, you can't really play it, or things like that, then yeah, maybe, you know, I swap to 2012, or I just drop the series. But then again, you know, this is the most popular series of the Let's Play that I have, and I am, you know, really like that. The other two, they go the series that I'm doing at the moment, they do get views, but not as many views as this one. And but still, it's good. It's all good. You know, I'm not just doing it for views. I'm doing it, you know, because I like to do the recordings. And you know, I guess some of you are the same as me. When it comes to watching someone play a game on YouTube, it's like, you know, it's right there. You know, why are you doing it like this? Don't change that. Do that. So, you know, that's how I feel sometimes when I watch other people play games. It's like, no, it's over there. No, why don't you do that? So, since I'm playing myself, I'm doing it the way, you know, I'm doing it that way that I suggest others to do it. Not saying that my way is better, because it's not. I mean, I do get a lot of comments about things that I should change and things that I should do, or, you know, that I should keep in mind, and I appreciate all of those comments because they're very helpful and useful, and all other positive things. Yeah, that's the way it is. I do not like this color scheme thing not changing. It's like you've been doing different levels of everything on the fields, and then when it's tricky to know where you've been. And since I don't trust Sebastian, the helper, to do a good job, I have to do everything by myself. I mean, I guess I can hire him to actually plow the fields, so I get that done nicely. But even that, he managed to screw up, so I don't know. I know I'm going over the same area twice. Um, there isn't that, I mean, yeah. And it's gonna take a while to get this done. I know that as well. But there isn't much to do about it. I do one more pass. No, wait, I don't do one more pass. I go and refill this one. Do I have in the silo? Wait, that's not the one. I have no wheat in the silo, so we have to go to the cellar. No worries, I can go to the cellar. I don't know. Should I do sunflower seeds in the small field, or should I do corn again? I mean, corn from that field paid me 10,000, and that seemed like a very good pay, actually. This is how you load a seeder. You grab a sack and just plop it down outside, or next to it, and it automatically fills up, which is nice. You don't have to worry about it. Each sack contains 50 units, as you can see, and now I have 330, so I can take one more, so I get to 380. I don't know if this is enough to seed the entire field, but let's hope so. Dum, 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 dum. I don't know if I want to invest in a bigger seeder at this time either, or just save the money and buy the baler, so I can be self-sufficient when it comes to both hay and grass thing. Okay, so I think this is the spot. I have not been over this area here, so here we go. We're gonna be starting now, and we're using it up. Yes. Again, don't know if Tempomat 2 or Auto Speed 2 is the proper speed for planting. Maybe it should be Tempomat 1. I would use up a lot more corn, or wheat, seed basically. So I will go with this. I can see where it is now. I mean, I know it's the last line on the dark area there. So also I will make do with the 2 fields that I have. I don't see any point in increasing the field. I mean, sure, I could do that eventually, I guess. Ideally it would be something like you do something every day. The rough estimate time from planting or to harvesting when it comes to wheat is about 20 days. So if you have 5 fields or 4 fields, then it's something you do, you have something to do every 5 days. If you do it 5 days apart, that is. It all has to go together, of course. Um, and I guess, yeah, I can have sort of like 4 um, medium-sized fields on this one, or maybe just go with 3 fields, because again, there are 3 different types of plants or items you can plant. I don't know. Maybe go with. I wonder if they're gonna introduce more. Like, I mean, you can go to the market and buy onions, but there's no use for onions, which is stupid. And I want to have canola. I want to have potatoes. Um, you know, I want to have too many options when it comes to what I can plant. So it becomes sort of like you can focus on something. Instead of you being all alone with the possible helper. Okay, now I don't know where to start, but I go here. Okay, that one. It's a vibrant little community. The other farms, there is supposed to be hopefully a bunch of other farms, and you're all competing against the same towards the same goal, basically, providing the right resources at the right time. But you are completely alone. There's nobody else to play with. I haven't tried multiplayer, so I don't know about that. But that's basically not what I was referring to. I was referring to this being a very sterile place. I mean, surely they could add a bit more to it, right? Is there a slight color difference there? Like in the other one, there is missions you can do. And according to farmers, that is basically what you do, because you don't make enough money tending to your farm in Europe. It can't be. You had to rely on other stuff as well. Everything, of course, I know is. One moment. Sorry about that. Everything in real life is seasonal. Here, there is no real season. I mean, it is January. The grass is green, and you can plant. It's a sunny, warm day, things like that. But that's not really the case in most European countries in December. I don't know if I've been over this spot before. Let's pretend that I haven't, and I go over there. I wish that you could check that menu without having to slow down your vehicle, or that you had a display here while you're driving to let you know just how much of the seed you have left, or in this case, or slurry or manure if you're fertilizing and stuff like that, spraying. It would be damn helpful to know that. Anyway, yeah, I want it to be more of a live, vibrant place, this. So I went through that area, so I think this is the spot to go through. Maybe I missed one. I don't care at this point. Ah, damn it. I know you're not supposed to do this, but I had to. I had no other choice. Besides, it's a game. It's not the end of the world if I back over the field again. The field had not been planted, so it wasn't like I was destroying anything on the field. The tractor wheels did not really leave a mark. So, okay, I'm gonna go for that pole that is on the right of the smokestack. That's gonna be my marker. 175. I used 30 for one row. Okay. Something like this maybe. Yeah, more vibrant city. Vibrant. A few neighbors. You get some missions. There's a shortage of something, and you stored it in your silos until that shortage came up, or you're running low on money. Damage detection, repairs. You are there's wear and tear on your equipment and stuff like that. But I don't know if all of this is considered to be fluff, and they will add it eventually. Right now, just fix every freaking bug, and for me, the graphics is a bug as well. You are supposed to be able to see what you're doing, right? But no, it's not possible here. I like the concept of the game, but not the execution. I know I'm complaining a lot. Sorry about that. Okay, what else to talk about? Other games? Well, could do that, I guess. Maybe not. Well, you can check out my other Let's Plays if you want. I'm open to suggestions and criticism about them. I am trying to play multiplayer on one of them, and I just recently managed to get on a server. Also, when SimCity comes out, as I said, I will do a Let's Play on that, and maybe an option to do something together. It is a forced online play, so maybe you could do some region play on that one. That could be fun. I have a friend that will get the game as well, but he is still not too pleased about it, so he might not get it from the get-go. But he's been playing the beta, and okay, so where did I should be able to finish this with the 80 I have left, right? Yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, well, the 68 I have left. Stupid. Well, at least I know where to pick up. It's along this line. Waste of seed, but there we go. I'm looking forward to it. The regions that you play in are small, and they've done a few changes compared to the previous Sims, but I still am very excited about the game, and I'm definitely going to be playing it a lot and be doing a Let's Play of it. Basically, I would do sort of like a blind Let's Play. What that means is that I will just do the tutorial, and I've seen a few other Let's Plays from the beta, and they all start in the same region. I do hope that you can pick a region, because I want to start in a bigger place and not the same place as everybody else does in the beta, but I hope that that's just because, you know, they limit the beta, uh, which to me is strange because the beta is about testing stuff, so why limit the player to what they can test? Is the one, oh no, we want to keep this a secret. No, you can't place a historical structure in the beta. Anyway, I want to have a starting of a bigger area where I can build stuff, which is not flat. I like the concept or the idea of maybe having some bridges and tunnels and, you know, some type of buildings on a higher level. Okay, so where did I end up? Okay, this is gonna be tricky. I have no idea where that, well, that marking there. Did I? Let's start this. There. Anyway, yeah, I want to have that, you know, a big place to start where it's a big region, so maybe there's room for 3 or 4 players in total, or mayors. And I will do my let's play on that, because that means that if I'm playing solo, you know, and not against other players, I can just, you know, build one city to be sort of like a jack of all trades, and then another city in the same region is then maybe my manufacturing city, or my power city, or city, gambling city, and all that. So I can tackle different things and basically get the cities to help each other out, which is a concept that started already in SimCity 4 and was really nice. I do hope though that you are allowed to, or that they would increase the size of the regions. I can understand in a way why they don't, why the regions are small. It's probably has something to do with the Glassbox engine and all the data and information that one has to keep in mind or keep track of. If you make things too big, there's too much for it to keep track of, and maybe it's not able to do that. You know, to me that would be like, well, disable forced online play then. You know, let people have their choices. But yeah, maybe that's two completely different things. The online, you know, always online is a DRM thing, I would imagine, which is stupid because that doesn't really work. Just antagonize people. Yeah, I have a few more rows here, and I think that's a good spot to end the episode. After I planted all this. Sorry if I'm, you know, being negative today, and also sorry about the coughing. I definitely don't do that on purpose. And I do hope that this yield will be the entire field. If I find that it's not, and I mean now I have video evidence that I've been planting the entire field, almost. I'm not done yet. And if it turns out that the yield is bad, even though I'm going at, you know, auto speed 3, sorry, then, you know, I am gonna be annoyed. And that is not good. I don't want to be annoyed. So I have 2 more runs, right? Across here and then back. Here we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how the harvest of this wheat will go. So yeah, also about the SimCity, it is released in March 5th for lucky bastards living in America or North America, and then it's March 7th for us in Europe, and well, that's the way it is. It has nothing to do with the suppliers or the distributors like EA and stuff like that. It's not their choice. It's just the way how releases are handled in the different regions of the world. It's a stupid concept, but that's the way it is. And 2 days here and there isn't that big of a deal. The only drawback would be that there will be so many Let's Play online, so people will not really watch mine. Again, that's okay. I'm doing it for views, but I'm also doing it because I want to do it. I'm gonna go one more pass over this. So if some of you are interested and gonna get SimCity, then maybe we can play together. This game I don't really believe will function well in multiplayer, but I guess I'm not quite sure how the regional play will take place in SimCity. Since you're always online and you share a region, does that mean that they can do stuff even if you're not online? So they can develop their city, and then you can show up when you get the time, and you develop your city and all that. Interesting. I have to check in on that. I do believe I missed that spot in the center there, so I'm going to do one more pass over that just to make sure I did not miss it. Probably a waste of grain, but I know I will get out more than I put in at this point. And then I will plant I will actually plant corn in the other field, just to see if I can make that a full field of corn, or if it's still bugged. Because if it's bugged, again, as I said, that is definitely not something I want to experience. So we'll see. But yeah, about to wrap up this episode, which I don't know which number it is. Also, you may have noticed that I changed the thumbnail image. Did I get money for that? Cool. I've done that on my all Let's Plays. Let me know what you think about it. I wasn't too pleased about the random thumbnails that I have. $75,950. Doesn't seem like I've been gaining money. Maybe I had $79.50 when I started, so I got 5,000 for this. Yeah, so that's the way it is. So let me know, give me some comments, good or bad. I read them all and I reply if I can. But yeah, right now I'm working towards basically getting the mower. No, not the mower. I have the mower. Do I? Yeah, I think I have. To get the baler. I don't have the mower. Well, I'm working towards getting the baler. That's it. So, yeah. And maybe in the next episode. The next episode will be when I harvest. So, awesome. Okay. Can we empty it? There we go. No idea where it ended up. Yeah. Never mind. I figured this out. So, okay. I guess this is the end of the episode. I'm Oberon Blade, and this is Agricultural Simulator 2013. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.